Let's be honest, ever since the Cowboys parted ways with Ezekiel Elliott, this running back situation has felt like unfinished business. It's like every few months there's a new rumor, a new spark, a new what if floating around. First, there was the talk of bringing Zeke back, which fizzled out when New England gave him a shot. Then came the hope that Tony Pollard could be the lead guy for years to come, but now he's gone too, leaving a hole that the front office just can't seem to patch up the right way. And that's exactly why this latest round of trade talk is making so much noise. Because deep down, every Cowboys fan knows the run game still doesn't feel quite right. The insider buzz that dropped this week basically reopened a wound that never really healed. According to sources inside the building, the front office hasn't ruled out the idea of making a splash for a veteran back if the right deal comes along. Sure, we've heard this before. Jerry loves a headline. But there's a difference this time. The roster feels good on paper, the defense looks fierce, but you look at that running back depth chart and wonder who's really going to grind out those tough yards in December. Is it going to be all on a rookie to carry the load when the playoffs are on the line? That's where this rumor hits home. Some names keep popping up, like Derrick Henry, who's been linked to Dallas more times than we can count. Every time he's spotted at an airport or posts something cryptic online, it feels like Cowboys Twitter loses its mind, and you can't blame them. A bruiser like Henry behind that offensive line is a dream scenario, but dreams and reality don't always line up in the NFL. Still, the fact that insiders keep hinting that talks are ongoing makes you wonder just how serious they are about adding a proven vet. Here's what I want to know. Do you think the Cowboys should pull the trigger on a big trade for a veteran RB? Drop your take in the comments. I read every single one. And hey, if you want the real Cowboys story, not just the rumors, hit that subscribe button right now and help us reach that 15,000 mark. We're building a family here, and every like and sub helps keep it real. So stick around, because next we're diving into what's legit and what's just smoke in these new RB rumors. Now let's break down what's real and what's just noise in this running back rumor mill. Every offseason and even midseason, Jerry Jones loves stirring the pot with whispers of big moves that get the fan base buzzing. The insider who recently dropped the update gave us a peek behind the curtain, but we've seen this play before. Remember last year when the same kind of talk surfaced and nothing actually happened? That's classic Jerry, always keeping everyone guessing and the media on their toes. But here's the thing. This time, some sources are saying the conversations inside the Cowboys' war room feel more serious than just smoke. It's not just wouldn't that be cool talk? Some execs are actively monitoring the market for veteran running backs who could fit the scheme and elevate the offense. What makes this interesting is that the Cowboys aren't desperate enough to panic, but they do want to add that extra piece to push them over the top. We've seen rumors swirl around guys like Josh Jacobs and Derrick Henry, both of whom bring different skills to the table. Henry's bruising style complements the Cowboys' power run game, while Jacobs offers a more balanced attack with receiving ability out of the backfield. The question is, are the Cowboys willing to give up draft capital or push their salary cap to land one of these guys? Some fans say the trade chatter is just media speculation, feeding off the Cowboys' thirst for a dominant running game. Others believe it signals a bigger strategy, maybe even a hint that the team sees the 2025 draft as more valuable for other positions, pushing them to get an established RB now. Either way, it's fun to watch how these rumors evolve and what Jerry's next move will be. What's your take? Are these rumors getting your hopes up, or are you staying skeptical until the deal is done? Let me know below. And if you love these insider updates, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. We're here to bring you the latest Cowboys news first and keep you ahead of the game. All right, now let's get into the money side of things, because in the NFL, you can't talk trades without talking salary cap. Bringing in a veteran running back isn't just about talent. It's about whether the Cowboys can actually fit that contract under the cap and what they'd have to give up to make it happen. The front office has been pretty tight-lipped, but the numbers tell a story. Guys like Derrick Henry and Josh Jacobs carry hefty price tags, and if Dallas wants to add one of them, they'll need to clear space. That might mean cutting a player or restructuring deals to create wiggle room. Then there's the draft capital angle. A lot of fans don't realize how valuable draft picks are, especially for a team like the Cowboys that's trying to build a balanced roster. Trading high picks for a veteran could impact the team's ability to restock on defense or bolster the offensive line in the coming years. It's a tricky balancing act. Do you invest in proven talent now or hold on to draft assets for the future? Jerry and company have shown before they're willing to be aggressive if they think it pushes them closer to a Super Bowl, but that strategy can backfire if not managed carefully. Also, think about roster spots. Adding a big-name RB might mean someone else gets squeezed out, maybe a young player who was counting on making the team. That's the human side of these moves that sometimes gets overlooked. The Cowboys have a young running back or two on the roster who need reps to develop, and bringing in a veteran could slow their progress or push them to the practice squad. So, what do you think? Is it smart to go all in on a veteran running back, even if it means sacrificing future picks or cutting young players? Or should Dallas stick with developing talent from within? I want to hear your take down in the comments. And hey, if you appreciate breaking down these tough Cowboys decisions with me, hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. It really helps us grow this channel and keep bringing you the inside scoop. Let's talk trade targets. When it comes to veteran running backs, the Cowboys have a few realistic names that keep popping up, each with their own pros and cons. First up, Derrick Henry. The man's a force of nature. His bruising style fits perfectly behind Dallas's offensive line, and he's proven he can carry a heavy workload in the playoffs. The downside? He's getting older, carries a big contract, and the Titans may want serious compensation. Plus, the risk of injury is always there with a power back. Then there's Josh Jacobs from the Raiders. Jacobs brings a bit more versatility, especially as a receiver out of the backfield, which could open up some creative play calling. He's younger and possibly a bit more affordable, but the Raiders might want a big package in return. The fit is solid, though. Jacobs' style meshes with what Dallas wants to do offensively. Other names sometimes thrown into the mix are surprise veterans who might be available due to team rebuilds or cap issues. These under-the-radar guys can offer solid production without the huge price tag, but their upside might be limited compared to Henry or Jacobs. Still, for the Cowboys, finding value in these lesser-known players could be a smart move if they want to bolster the run game without giving up too much. Now think about how any of these trades would change the Cowboys' offense. Adding a power back like Henry could shift the focus toward a ground-and-pound style, taking pressure off the passing game and giving Dak Prescott a reliable outlet. Jacobs would bring more versatility, helping out in the passing game and creating mismatches. Either way, the Cowboys would look more balanced and harder to stop. But there's a catch. Making a trade for a veteran RB means some tough decisions. Who gets cut or moved to make room? Does a young guy get pushed down the depth chart? These are questions Jerry and his team are wrestling with behind the scenes. So, what's your pick? If you could choose one veteran running back for the Cowboys, who would it be and why? Drop your answer in the comments. I want to know. And if you think this video is the place to get your Cowboys trade updates, make sure you're subscribed and hit that like button. It really helps us grow and keep delivering the news you care about. So, what happens next? As training camp gets closer and the Cowboys start finalizing their roster, all eyes will be on how this running back situation unfolds. Rumors will keep swirling, that's part of the game, but what really matters is watching for clues from the front office and coaches. Are they quietly making calls? Are players on the roster feeling the pressure? That's when you know something could be brewing. Patience is key here. We've seen it before. Trade rumors rise, get everyone excited, and then nothing happens. But the Cowboys have a clear goal. They want to be Super Bowl contenders, and that means making smart moves that improve the team now without sacrificing the future. If a veteran running back deal makes sense and fits the cap, You can bet Jerry Jones will pull the trigger. If not, the team will lean on young talent and the draft to fill the gap. I want you to stay plugged in and ready for those updates. This channel will be your go-to spot for breaking down every rumor and move. If you want us to cover every trade buzz as soon as it hits, let me know in the comments. I'm here for it. And of course, if you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button and help us reach our goal of 15,000 subscribers. Every sub means we can keep bringing you the best Cowboys news with no fluff, just facts. Thanks for sticking with me through all these trade rumors and insider info. Remember, whether it's a blockbuster trade or the rookies stepping up, the Cowboys are gearing up for a big season. Stay tuned and stay ready. I'll catch you next time with more updates.